refusing. It has not been explained well to them why they need to pay for it. And the money is delayed, Honorable Speaker. When you go to the hospital, you are told that you have not been transferred to Shif. I get messages on my phone saying that I've been successfully transferred to Shif. Now, am I successfully transferred to Shif because probably I'm a member of parliament, or do the other normal citizens, Honorable Speaker, do they get the same messages? And if we are able to do that, why not do it for everybody? Why not do it so that people don't go to our hospitals and they are turned away, Honorable Speaker? And the persons who suffer most, Honorable Speaker, are the women. The persons who suffer most, Honorable Speaker, are the caregivers. More often than not, caregivers are women. And they have to take care of children. They have to take care of the vulnerable, people with disabilities. They have to take care, Honorable Speaker, of the elderly. And you go to hospital, you're turned away. If we don't look at this matter critically, Honorable Speaker, if we don't sit as a community, if we don't sit as lawmakers, if the executive does not think, rethink, change of policy, and the gaps that it creates, and how these gaps can be covered, the person that suffers, Honorable Speaker, is the grass. And the grass is the mother of Akinyi and Adhiambo. Honorable Speaker, allow me to say this. I think we are taking Kenyans for granted, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think we are also creating unnecessary positions to benefit those who are elite in our community. We have the Social Health Authority. If up to now, as I'm speaking, the rollout was 1st of October, and we are almost advancing into November, what is this authority doing to make sure that as many as possible are registered? I went into a registration camp, Honorable Speaker, in one of the counties. As people were registering, there were clerks. And as they were being registered, if you say, Honorable Speaker, there were two options among the places that were to be filled. Do you live in a rental house? Do you live in your own house? Or do you pay rent? That is the question that you are asked. The most obvious thing is that you would say you pay rent when you are paying rent. And they use some of these questions to corner the citizens. They hide these questions to corner the citizens, Honorable Speaker. When you say that you are paying rent, then it means that you are salaried, and they go for your salary. You're staying in your own house, then they put you in a category of people who are paying less. Why can't we have a foolproof system, Honorable Speaker? Why don't we have a system that moves smoothly, Honorable Speaker? Honorable Speaker, it is my concern. It is my concern that we are failing most sectors of our economy. But the one is healthcare. All of us today are seated here, Honorable Speaker, because for one reason or another, or by grace of God, we are well. But if you go to our hospitals, Honorable Speaker, people are writhing in pain, absolute pain. And with the increment of cases of cancer, Honorable Speaker, I'm so shocked that right now, the middle age are getting cancer even the more, Honorable Speaker. How are we going to take care of our young people, especially if we have a healthcare system that cannot be rolled out smoothly? Besides that, Honorable Speaker, we have a healthcare system that cannot make money reach where it is intended to reach. Private hospitals provide a substantial amount of assistance.
30 seconds to conclude.
I thank you. Thank you for the 30 seconds. Private hospitals provide health care, Honorable Speaker. These are people you can never negotiate with. But when our people go, they are turned away. When they go to public hospitals, they are turned away. Where will the Kenyan poor, Honorable Speaker, go to? As a member of parliament, I go to the constituency. I am told by my teaching community, I am told by the elite of the community, please talk about she, sha, show. I thank you.
The chair of the departmental committee in charge of health, the Honorable Dr. Pukose.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me to contribute to the issues which have been raised by Honorable Lilian Gogo. First and foremost, I think it is good that we understand what we are talking about. The authority is called Social Health Authority. And this authority, that is the SHA. This authority was a creation of this House. It runs 3 funds: the Social Health Insurance Fund, the Emergency, Chronic and Critical Care Fund, and the Primary Health Care Fund. All the 3 funds now replaced the one fund which we had, the NHIF. NHIF had a lot of many problems and challenges. And the previous governments have tried to see how best we can be able to introduce the universal health care. We had pilot projects in Nyeri, Machakos, Kisumu, and other areas to see how we can be able to introduce this. When President Ruto came into government, he brought bills to be able to operationalize how can we be able to achieve universal health care as one of his projects, as one of his agendas in the manifesto of UDA and Kenya Kwanza. In this, we passed the Digital Health Authority, Digital Health Bill. We passed the Social Health Insurance, the Social Health Authority Bill, and we also passed the Primary Health Care Bill and also the Facility Improvement Fund. Honorable members, on 1st October, the government began rolling out this program on providing of Kenyans universal health care. It is 5 weeks now. In this program, as we speak today, we have several successes that we've seen. Among them, we have 39,000 Kenyans who have attended renal care visits. We have 81,000 Kenyans who have had admissions. 12,000 cancer care visits. We've had 49,000 consultations at the primary care. And what is the impact on this? That we've had renal and hemato-oncology, 430 million approved for life-saving dialysis care over the past 5 weeks. We've had more than 300 million approved for cancer care. The average turnaround time for pre-authorization has now improved. Initially, we had challenges, but as we speak today, it is at the turnaround time is 2 hours. We've had challenges in terms of private hospitals, in terms of accepting and running this program. But in the 4 major hospitals, referral hospitals, that's the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, Kenyatta National Hospital, Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital, Mathare Hospital, Spinal Injury, all these hospitals, as we speak today, there is no single patient who has gone there and been turned away. NHIF had a lot of challenges. In it, we had close to 12 million as beneficiaries of NHIF. Out of that 12 million, when the system was connected to the National Registration Bureau, 9 million Kenyans were found to be able to be transferred from the NHIF system to the SHA system. And that is where you got messages telling you that you are now transferred to the Social Health Authority. You can access Social Health Insurance Fund, which you contribute about 2.75. while the primary health care fund is fully funded by the government to a tune of 4 billion. The emergency, chronic, and critical care is funded to about 2 billion. That is, you might ask yourself, this might be a very small amount compared to many Kenyans. But not everybody is sick. The biggest challenge today that we face is that many people want to register when you become sick. And when the Social Health Authority, together with the CS, appeared before our committee, one of the commitments which we've asked them to do is that in every constituency office, they are going to release a letter so that at every constituency office, you can now register people so that it is possible for you not to register at the time of seeking treatment, but to register in advance so that when you just go to the hospital, you're already a registered member. If I can ask for just one more minute, Mr. Speaker. So this is important, honorable members, because you have indigents. You have people who cannot be able to pay, and these are the people who expect the government to pay for them. Therefore, by registering within your constituency or within the women reps or even the senators' offices, we can use the means testing to identify.
1 minute because of the information is giving being committee chair.
The Social Health Authority, together with the Digital Health Agency, will send their staff so that they can liaise with your constituency office managers and your team so that your constituents can be registered, and through means testing, we can be able to pick those who are indigents and they can be able to access services so that the government can pay for them. Because in our budgetary allocation, we have an allocation that we allocate for indigents. And I think these are the largest population that will come to you seeking for your assistance. So as soon as that letter comes, I'll be able to forward and we have asked them to forward to the clerk so that all members can be informed and you can be able to inform your constituents. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, thank you for allowing me to contribute.
The Honorable Dr. James Nyikal.